COMCARE looking to hire more workers as it sees a growing number of crisis calls.
It's after WPD's collaborative response team and COMCARE responded to nearly 1,000 emergency calls last year. Now 12 News reporter Cale Chapman is talking to COMCARE about what they're doing to meet the high demand for help.
About 10% of those calls we are unable to respond to.
COMCARE Community Manager Regina Stout says as their mobile teams continue to expand, staffing shortages have made it harder for them to respond to emergency calls. Starting
2 through 5, we had a little bit of staffing issues. So we had those bachelor level staff hired without clinicians. It wasn't until later, several months later, that we hired our first few clinicians.
Stout says other mobile crisis units are also seeing more calls but are short on people.
We have a lot of one-man teams with unlicensed individuals. So our next step would be, hopefully come May with graduates, hiring those licensed individuals to increase our availability to respond.
COMCARE and Wichita Police plan to keep working to address mental health in Wichita. In a statement, the Wichita Police Department tells us the integrated care team has played a crucial role in mental health response and other critical incidents and supports expansion to meet the increasing demands of mental health crises. In Wichita, Cale Chapman, 12 News.
Stout says that there has been interest in Wichita in continuing to expand current efforts. If you're interested in applying for a mobile crisis unit position, you can find a link to the application page right now on our KWCH website and news app.